Hei.
Hello.
Că trebuia să termin ceva și m-am întins la telefon, dar că am adăugat în secțiunea de prompts de pe Universe, am adăugat videouri în loc de text și arată cam nașpa cu text și trebuia să pun video și trebuia să intre. Trebuia să intre în testul de astăzi, dar na.
Nu ai problem.
Asta este.
Nu e grav. Există placeholder, e suficient.
Mm-hmm. Da. Stai că aștept să intre să mă conectez și de pe laptop. Gen zicea că are niște teste ale lui, că am vrut să-l pun aseară să-și updateze. Do I look bad? Arăt obosită?
Nu deloc chiar.
Nu? Bronză-i de vină, probabil.
Nu, astăzi arăți ok. În alte zile păreai chiar mai obosită, dar acum ești ok.
Da, m-a revigorat un pic dușul. Anyways. 12.
Așa, trebuie să oprești tu.
With us 30 days for dinner. Only if you could stay on the way. On the way where? We're going back tonight. Back to school life. Back when you could two-step bang on your own.
Yeah, you're okay. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi, yeah,
Hello.
we can hear you.
Thank you. Yes, I can hear you. I was just
good.
checking if my microphone was working properly, which it is.
Yeah, perfectly. Andrea is on mute for now. She was on two devices, so she had to...
All right. What's a pleasure to serve?
Now I can't hear you anymore properly.
You can't hear me anymore? Not properly. I know there's a filter over that's for mainly for my voice. It's for anonymous thing. I can't speak properly today, but you understand what I'm trying to say, I think.
Yeah, not very well, but kind of, sort of.
It's no biggie. It's just something it's more to stay anonymous. Anonymous.
Well, it's up to you. I don't know, Andra, if Andra is going to understand very well, but yeah.
I know.
We'll figure it out.
Indeed. Hello, Andra.
She is still on mute, I think.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, we're not anymore.
Okay. Hey, Red Ronan, what's going on? This is Jan. So happy that you're here. Thank you for being here.
Pleasure to serve.
Just letting you know, when we're on here, we talk both in character and out of character. So I'm speaking out of character right now, but my character is also named Jan. So like I'll differentiate. I love the vocals. For when you speak out of character, it'll be ideal if you take the vocals off, so we can actually hear you. It's a little bit harder to hear right now with the filter, but the filter is amazing. It's just harder to hear you right now.
It's quite all right. I was trying to keep at least a little bit of stay anonymous. I can't talk today.
No, I totally understand. It's great. And when we go back in character, I think that's fantastic.
Makes a bit of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of balancing, and I think that did another hero just join us?
Yeah, Winston.
Hey, how you doing?
Winston White.
How you doing?
What's going on, Winston? What's your hero name?
Zeno.
Zeno. Thank you, Zeno. We just posting you. It's so great to have you guys here, and thank you so much. Andra is our lead developer. Andra's also. I'm speaking out of characters. I was just telling Red Ronan we do in character and out of character conversation. And so out of character, I'm Jan. I'm the producer, and this is Andra, our developer. But I'm also in the series as Jan in character, and
so it's very
character also. So, but right now the whole test is essentially an out of character test, so that we can get the whole concept of that this app is to help everybody be able to exist in a cinematic universe together, to be able to create characters and stories and tie those characters and stories together, especially as we work toward building out a series and in the future feature films together, where everybody is essentially appearing as their own characters, which you guys own and control your characters. So we're actually going to be releasing a little bit more of a vision video on all of that in the coming days. But thank you guys for being here to help us actually get this app up and running.
Agreed.
Awesome. So without further ado, and I thank you, Jen, for mentioning the vision video. We also have in the trifecta of bringing this to market and bringing this to our audience first and foremost. We launched the promo video last week that's running on Instagram and on our offering page. We're working and we're going to release the vision video, and we're also working on a walkthrough video for the app. And this is where the test team comes into play, and this is where we need your help with. You're going to see I'm going to run a scenario that we need to test. This is the breakdown of today's session. I'm going to run through a scenario in the app. Then I would like each and every one of you to do it individually. And then if you encounter any issues, you can share your own screen and go through that scenario as well. And then we have a surprise after this. We have a surprise for you all. And we're really excited to present it to you and to hear your feedback on it. So shall we start or shall we wait?
Yeah, I'm just going right into it.
Okay, so we're starting. Okay, so the scenario it is the following, and I'm gonna put also the link in the chat here, not on Instagram. The Zoom has this chat box. And this is where we will collect your feedback. Okay, so based on that scenario, I will go and log into my profile.
You might mute one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to mute one of the connections.
I just wanna. Okay. Zoom.
1 second, guys. Just muting the phone.
Yeah. This is I'm muted.
There we go. I pressed mute.
That's good.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm sharing from here. I'm gonna share the scenario, and from my phone, multitasking, I'm gonna share the app, just so you guys know. So, okay, let me share screen again. Okay, one minor technical difficulty. Bear with me, guys, please. Only host, share screen. Okay. I need to make myself co-host. Make host. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Let me go back to sharing my screen. I wanted to enable participants.
Do they have the link?
Yeah, they do have the link.
Okay, wonderful.
They have the link in the.
So hey guys, just so you know, this session and all of these test sessions as we work toward like an official launch, all these test sessions, anything that we do, we may not be able to save. So this is just kind of a disc we save at the beginning of these things. So if there's anything that you do that you want to save, please do your best to save it on your phone. And if we can't save it, you feel free to share it with us and we'll upload it to the app on the back end. So yeah, just letting you guys know, things that you do in this session may not be saved. So we will ask you, especially since both Red Ronin and Zeno are new to the community, we're definitely gonna ask you guys to register as new heroes during this session.
Yes. So thank you, Jen, for that. I want to go to the first step. As a returning user, which is mine, you can register.
Yeah, they're gonna have to register.
So the new heroes, Zeno and Red Ronin, they will need to go through the registration flow. And I can register a test account just so they can see.
It's self-explanatory.
Red Ronin and Zeno, do you want to go through the registration and try to register your profile?
Yeah, please just let us know or if you have any.
I believe I registered already. I'm actually on. I'm on right now. I just haven't done anything on my profile quite yet.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so it was a smooth registration. You had no issues.
From what I remember, yes.
Okay, great. So let's do this. I'm gonna go through this test scenario very quickly, and then we're gonna do like last week. Everyone will go through it by sharing their screen.
Quick question, Red Ronin. Is this not your first time being in the app?
I think I might have been in the app maybe once because I did see that it was that I could register, so I did. So and I did, and I just kind of.
Were you in the app last year, Red Ronin?
I believe so.
So okay, I knew I had seen a Red Ronin in the.
Yeah.
But you had come onto the app without necessarily not through Instagram, but just through but not necessarily through the. Have you been in Cast Chat before?
No, I haven't been in Cast Chat, but I saw the website.
I was searching for you on our hard drives and on our Google Drives. I'm like, why do I know Red Ronin, but I don't have a hero profile video or anything stuff? So I'm going through Instagram because we've been centralizing everybody on IG until we get the app up and running. And so you've probably been aware of what's going on since July at least.
Absolutely, yeah. I've definitely been watching.
It would be interesting to hear your feedback on if you were watching us since July. That's really great. Thank you. Okay, so I'm logging in with my account. This is the first step. We are gonna go through the walkthrough, which explains the first steps. A hero, client, or villain intro video is strongly recommended. So Red Ronin, in your case.
May I ask, Red Ronin, just to stay on this for a second, Red Ronin, did you log back into the account you already had?
Yep, I'm logged in right now.
Okay, so you didn't have to do it. Interesting. So you didn't have to claim a hero profile. So his profile just carried over.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I believe so, yes.
Great.
Yeah. Did you log in with your email or your hero name?
I logged in with my email. That's just something personally that I do.
Okay, cool. And Zeno, how's the process going for you?
I already did it. Now I'm just editing my profile.
Okay, cool. And you can upload that video that you, if you'd like,
Okay.
that we just posted on to the community.
Okay. Perfect.
That's perfect.
Okay. So the walkthrough, here is what you can do. Create, and this is exactly the scenario which we're gonna go through. Create order, accept missions, take on challenges, chat, watch JFH series in this exact order. Missions are created by clients, heroes complete them. Here we have an example of a call to action or a prompt video, how we call it. I'll play it just, I don't know if it's gonna play through the broadcast, but I'm gonna try.
Oh, hold on. All right, heroes, check it out. Retrieving stolen cell phones. Okay, this is one of the most common requests we get on JFH because a lot of times police won't help people retrieve their stolen cell phones. Who are you gonna call? Well, help people out. Take on a mission.
Okay, that was my alarm. I disabled the notifications. Okay, challenges are all about your story. There are 3 types: journey challenges, training challenges, and development challenges. Jen, if you want to interject at any moment, please do. Journey challenges shape your story scene by scene like a mini movie.
It seems like there's a video missing there or a thumbnail missing there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I see the play button, but I don't see an actual content. Can you screenshot that, please?
Sure, but it wasn't missing that. What? Okay, so show us your origin story. We have here Glitter Girl.
Oh, it just...
I never knew how my life would take a drastic change.
You can do on your own. And then the training challenges that build your character. For example, our special training with pro athletes session with Brandon Weaver, which is also part of the cast. Development challenges help you with the behind the scenes work to tell your story. And again, this is from episode 2, a behind the scene example. Cash chat is where heroes, clients, and villains share ideas, create teams, get to know each other. You can chat, this is important to mention, you can chat in character and out of character. And JFH is not a real vigilante app, but our vision is 100% real. We fictionalize. What?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, essentially, I mean, just you guys can go. You guys can go through it. I mean, this is like the. It's not a vigilante app; it's an entertainment app. But of course, we are focused on being able to actually do great things in the real world. So thematically, that's where we're coming from. But essentially, what this is, it's like a film studio in your pocket, where every aspect of whether it's training for a scene, so there's training available. There's the development process of your creative and the behind the scenes, but then there's actually you making your story and then tying your story to other people's stories. So all that stuff is in here in the app. And, we're always here to answer questions. But I know that since you guys are new, our last week we had another batch of heroes testing. So there's stuff that we fixed from last week into this week that we'd love for you to focus you guys on, which would be really helpful. And then after that, we can kind of go into the new stuff that wasn't around last week.
Yes. So for now, we can go into the create or accept missions, which is this flow. And okay, so I can go through it, or okay. So hire is where you create missions. This is where clients, if you register as a client, and also heroes, if you identify a problem, you can describe the problem you have. I'll just add a test for me.
The problem you have, or the problem you see in the world that you want to direct other heroes to. So essentially, this is you creating a story for other people to take on. And the hero flow is the other button is where you take on the stories that will affect the overall universe.
content. Okay. Action button won't work when you're sharing, so that's why I'm gonna use the upload functionality. It doesn't work in on mobile. I'm just gonna post this video with someone riding his bicycle on the highway, and then I'm gonna finish the creation of this mission. And you will see the mission in the hero list. So this is the mission where I can go now and complete the mission myself, or one of you can go and complete the mission. Every mission has a direction page, directions that you are also in the universe rules and on each of the screens. And I'm gonna complete this challenge by uploading a different video now.
You want to just have them play with each one, just to ask
yeah,
questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at each step and then they can share their own screen.
Cool.
Okay, and I'm gonna post this video. Which is our amazing promo video. This is okay. You can send a note to the client, and that's how you complete the mission. Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing now and leave you guys to it, each and every one of you. And let's see how I'm gonna take you one by one. Red Ronin, you wanna start?
Excuse me? Sorry, we start,
Would you wanna start sharing your screen?
Yes, I'm on, give me a second. I'm working off my computer right now because my phone happens to be dead, but I can still access the app from there.
Okay, we're focusing on the mobile experience.
I'd have to connect to my meeting on my phone to do so, and I don't have that quite.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, we should be a little bit more clear, letting everybody know that our emphasis is about 99% mobile.
Makes quite a lot of sense. Next time I'll definitely join on my phone. I apologize.
No, not at all. It's all good. And how about you, Zeno? Are you on mobile or on a desktop?
I am on my desktop, but I can switch it to mobile version within the DevTools.
So actually, I have a question for both you guys, since you're both on desktop. Was the decision to go on desktop to do this because you want to utilize the app on desktop, or because we're doing Zoom and you want to be on Zoom?
It's a bit of both.
Well, yeah, I was it's a little bit of both too.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
In general, would you guys normally use the app on your phone, or would you say that you're looking more for a desktop experience?
I would definitely use it on my phone probably more, but I do like having access to both a desktop and a app. It makes things quite a bit easier to sync it up.
Okay, that's really cool to think about, because again we've hyper focused on mobile, but you're not the first guys to essentially say, hey, I'm on my desktop, and especially since we're doing Zoom, I also agree that it lends itself to being on your desktop and not using your phone battery or data to be on Zoom with us. So that's an interesting note that we have to take. And so please keep in mind that anything you see on desktop is kind of our second. It's been on the top priority has been mobile. So therefore, anything that's on desktop, we may not have cleaned in the same way. But that being said, you should be able to do the same things, correct, on desktop.
So far, absolutely.
yeah, so if we're focusing on the functionality and that's the focus on the test, yes, you're able to. They're just small discrepancies in terms of the look and feel. Like buttons might be bigger, some misalignment, but there are very few issues at this point. But of course, a test on desktop will surface those too, and we'll add them to our backlog.
Yeah, please let us know, because I know personally we have not made an emphasis on the design on desktop. So if there's anything that you guys are seeking that you'd like to see, let us know. But I think it would be great to just have you guys do try to create a mission and just see how that flow works for both of you on desktop. And I don't know if screen sharing is really necessary, just more so getting your feedback on the process.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. Oh, so you don't want me to screen share? Okay.
No, not necessarily. As long as you guys can, take a few minutes, create something.
We will be able to see it on our end. So that also, it's an equivalent, and it's a better experience than a screen share.
Yeah.
We're gonna just make sure that, we see it on the app, and that's the whole point. So thank you.
Okay.
Just go ahead and do it. And if you have any questions, please.
Out of curiosity, what tools were used to build this application?
It's a progressive web app. I'm more than happy to chat with you more about it.
Okay. Yes, I am a web dev. That's why I asked.
Oh yeah, it takes one to know one. So that kind of question.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I asked this? And I'm like, it has to be someone that knows what they're talking about. As all the others, like everyone in the test team has been so on point with everything and tech savvy. So I'm really grateful for this team. I really want to talk to you more about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can give you the business reasoning behind it, but we're focusing on the experience now, and then we can chat. You can find me on Instagram or andra@realworld.com.
Okay.
I believe I just created a mission.
Okay, what's confusing about it? Can you go to the hero in the higher flow?
Yeah.
It appears there.
I'm pretty sure it was just made. Yeah.
Okay.
I clicked complete. So.
Okay.
So you click complete, and where did it take you to?
It took me to the missions page.
Okay. Cool. And did you see your mission there?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep eyes on bike racks and or people around near them.
Yeah.
Mission. Awesome.
So it would be wonderful, and if you guys could accept, perhaps Zeno could accept Red Ronin's mission, and Red Ronin could accept Zeno's mission.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Complete.
We need to fix the thumbnail. Yes. That's your mission. Okay. My mission is your mission. So you can accept each other's missions and see.
Okay, so right here. Okay, let me see. Test mission.
Yeah, I'll accept. I got the accept mission right here.
Okay.
Join mission, accept. Okay.
Yep.
Connection.
You forgot about that?
You said you were going to do it through the test today.
On my hard drive.
I just need a
I should do. I should
thumbnail.
bring my I'll bring the hard drive over and do it right now.
Okay. Guys, I'm looking in the app, and I'm happy to see the missions coming through, and also see now how the completion of the mission works.
Okay, should fix this. Did it show that I accepted the mission?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're getting the direction screen, right?
Yep.
No, I didn't get it. Let me see. Click on this. Would you like to ally this hero? Right? Okay, hold on. Okay, that's how I message. When I accept a mission and I go back to like the initial page, does it highlight? Is it supposed to? Is it like a highlight, like a blue background? Like, does that card change to like a blue background to let me know that that's a mission that I accepted?
A mission that you accepted or you completed. It should show you if you completed the mission.
So like right here, you see how like that one right there is kind of like blue, but this one, but I remember this is the one that I accepted initially.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it should show in the list of missions which ones you completed already. But we do have episodic missions.
Mm-hmm.
No, the mission you complete from only one shot. Challenges, you can complete them from multiple shots, no?
Shots.
Like episodic.
So
which one?
So we have the missions are self-contained essentially events. Certain challenges, such as the journey challenges, all link together to tell your own origin story.
Right.
So if you do every journey challenge 1 through 15, you're actually going to have like a mini movie for yourself of your character's origin story.
Oh, okay.
So that's in the challenge flow though, which is so you can kind of think about the missions as being in the shared universe and the challenges being in your your character's like singular narrative that could then branch out into the shared universe.
And to his question, he was asking how is he differentiating which mission, if he goes back to the missions list, which mission he already completed, that should be shown as completed, because missions are not episodic. Missions are one, you only one.
I think that well, I mean, the thing about missions, for example, is you can get called multiple times to retrieve somebody's cell phone in like real life.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I think that was part of our thinking, that you can do a mission multiple times because you may retrieve a cell phone in Brooklyn and then you may retrieve a cell phone in Florida, and then you know that you can kind of think of this like Postmates except for justice. So you know,
so
you can say
so the answer is no, we're not differentiating. We're gonna consider that how like if you accepted a mission already, when you go back to show you like, hey, you already accepted this mission, you completed this mission, do you want to do it again or something like that.
So this screen right here,
yes,
you get notifications too. So this screen here, record a homemade exercise for the best results. So let me go back to where it was first. Okay, so here, right, where I click that plus sign.
Stop the video. Your video stopped.
Oh, oops. Okay. So here, where I click that plus sign.
Yeah.
What's this?
Okay, and you accepted.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. There we go. So, and I accept it.
Yeah.
So that's the task.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming when I check that off, that means it's completed, and then I can upload a video. So I can find a video of me, like, let's say, I don't know, in a
you can upload or you can press action. The action button in my case was not working because I was on Zoom broadcasting, but you should be able to press on the action button as well.
Okay. Oh, well, I just threw in like a little video.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now press complete.
So complete, and then it says please enter a description. So it's prompting me. It knows when I'm not. So I'll say complete.
And you can choose a cover image. Choose a cover.
And I can choose a cover image. Okay, perfect. Choose. All right, sweet. So then from here I can put complete.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like all right.
Yeah. Oh. Cool. Yeah, your video went down again.
I keep pressing the thing. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Completed the mission.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. It's completed. So now I see. So that blue thing is like an indicator of
a differentiator between missions and challenges.
And I just realized something too. Okay. I didn't think that his mission would still be there. I thought it disappeared. Okay.
No, so it's still there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's for personalization. That lets me know like this is something that I accepted when it's like that. Okay.
Yeah, cool. You can look at it that way. Red Ronin, how is it going? Were you able to complete the mission?
Yes, indeed. Wait, hold on. I need to submit a video for it. I'm gonna just upload a random video. Give me a second. Then I shall be able to. There we go. Complete. Oh wait, enter description.
Enter description. Choose cover image if you don't have one already.
This is pretty cool. I like this. I like this.
And actually the training was a challenge, and challenges are blue, like all the cards are blue and the missions are white. So you completed a challenge.
Oh, I completed a challenge. Oh, okay. I see.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. All right. Yeah, I just went to the challenge tab too, and I just was like, hey, they're all blue. Okay, sweet. Nice. It's a clean UI. I like it.
I just completed the mission.
Zeno. So this is us getting to a place where we can actually just like get users on here and get people collaborating before, like what as Andra was mentioning earlier. This is JFH is essentially the first project from our startup Real World, which is all about making movies with the world. So we're hyper focused on getting something to market that allows people to collaborate and create within a story. So, once we get some funding, we're running an equity crowdfunding campaign right now on Net Capital. So once we get some funding, we're actually going to pump some more resources into cleaning up the UI and making it really, really like streamlined and sexy.
Yeah, I like it.
It does look quite good. I love it has a unique kind of style to the UI, because I love, I've designed a few apps with a few different companies that are around my area, just to kind of get them from a small business to a little bit of a big business. And I do very much like the way the app feels and the way it functions. You guys did a quite good job. Yeah. Quite a good job. Apologies.
I feel like this, like the psychology of colors too, it really makes a user really like more engaged sometimes.
Absolutely. Blue and white, amazing color combination.
Yeah.
Thank you. We definitely had people pushing against that, yeah. But the intention was to make people feel calm with the idea that essentially what they're looking at is an entertainment version of a vigilante app.
Yeah.
Not a vigilante app. It's a fictional one, but it's like, hey, how in the real life, how would you really want somebody to feel? Would you want like red or yellow, or would you want a calming, hey, everything's just fine, heroes are here for you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we completed a challenge, we created a mission, we completed a mission. Do we want to go into the universe?
Yeah, I think
like, it's time to go into the universe.
So yeah, guys, these sessions we normally like allocate an hour. We want to be super cognizant of your time, and we're super grateful for your time. So we would love for you to check out something that kind of came about last week in a conversation with Andra. Just the ability to it's a new button, and
it's a new section.
It's a new section,
app.
Yeah.
Connects the.
It connects the concept of any content that you might create that would appear in the actual show, because again, we're building, the vision is to build toward multiple shows and feature films running simultaneously that your characters would appear in as the main cast. So how would we to get there? We're producing a series right now and this series is shot on cinema cameras. You guys have probably been watching some of the episodes we've been putting out. We're up to episode 3 right now on Instagram and YouTube. But this series, we still have several episodes left that'll be released this year that are already shot. And so content that any user on the platform creates might appear in any of these episodes or might connect to them. So what we have now, if you go to the watch page, which is the play button at the footer, you'll see the universe button. And essentially that's our way of saying this is details. So we'd just be interested in you kind of playing around with that and taking a look at the contents of each one of those buttons.
Okay.
And we're interested into your feedback and how it all connects for you. And if any improvements needed or any clarification, we're gonna give you a few moments and then we're gonna talk together about it.
Missions, challenges. Okay. Series, production. Okay. Okay. Kind of have my own. Yeah. So.
We're listening.
Do you want me to work through how I like what I get from each and every single one within there, or you just want me to just do for that play icon for the like the universe?
We can start with the universe and then hear everything. Where I mean, this is amazing. So yeah, start with
So
first and then.
yeah. Okay, perfect. So what I get from clicking here,
One second, there was somebody at my door. I'll be right back.
Okay,
I get a this is more of like a universal feed, like media feed of like what's going on in the world of JFH in a sense. I see with the series, like I see the series up top here, you know, that kind of like that episode feel, you know, where it's just, you know, displaying, you know, like what's going on or whatever in the world of JFH. In production, I don't know what that's about. That I don't know what's going to happen there yet. But with the collective journey, like, you know, where we've started, kind of just like that information section, you know, what we're about, you know, what our mission is, what our goal vision is, and where we want to be. You know, that's where you kind of get like your weekly updates for that platform itself. That's what I get from this. And let's take a step back. If we go to that first icon, I get the world, right? We got world, we got missions, and we got challenges. My opinion, what I get from this is, apart from just knowing the backstory, let's get into the action. Like that's what I get from this. Like what's going on today? What are the challenges? What are the missions or the goals? Of just, you know, just that broad of like, I just want everything, you know. And then I like that you get the missions tab and the challenges tab. The mission tab gives you, you know, obviously it's geared to mission, challenges geared to challenges, you know, if you want to take on something that's probably a bit shorter than maybe a mission, you know. That's what I get from that. So world is kind of like everything in one. Then you got the missions for when you want the missions, and the challenges for when you want the challenges. That's what I get from that layout there. And then I see from here, what also gives me that vibe too, that this is much more like a broader. So you have like where you could accept, It seems like you can add someone to be like an ally or maybe a nemesis. I like the message feedback. If you want to like maybe send like a quick message or whatever the case may be, clean. For the middle, self-explanatory, whether you're hiring or, you know, hero. I like this one. I feel like this is what kind of builds out what follows next, which is your profile, who you are and your story, your journey, right?
You're referring there. If you can just tilt a bit your or your
Yeah.
phone because it's too light. Yeah. So
Yeah. Let me lower the brightness a little bit. See if that.
The challenge is big. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one, I feel like that's like your profile and character build, kind of like, you know, like that's what complements the next icon that's probably coming up, and that's going to come up next, like the superhero poses and all that stuff. So just like little tasks and things that you can do, which makes the application more engaging because there's a lot to do, and that's cool. And then I see, apart from that, I probably see maybe challenges, maybe like weekly challenges, like what's your best victory line after you you know, beat up a bad guy or save the day or something like that, you know, like little weekly things where you can kind of like keep tabs on maybe like what's everybody doing, and like a feed where everyone can post that. Definitely can see that. Yeah, development as well, you know, speaks for itself. And then you know, obviously we have the profile app where, you know, I added him as a sensei class as a ally. I tried that out. That's pretty cool. So I like that. You know, you can see the challenges. Oh, that's sweet. So I didn't even notice that. You can kind of see like the challenges and stuff that you completed, and like you have your backstory and your mission. So that's kind of sweet. It kind of keeps everything going. And then I guess like the backstory, maybe I want to say builds up from that journey section with that icon from before. Let me lower it again. I'm assuming this kind of complements the backstory in your profile section.
This is a unique perspective. Backstory is usually what brought you and what made you want to be a hero, the backstory. But it's that also can add to
I'd say 100% it would complement your journey challenges. I mean, a lot of people on Instagram have actually sent paragraphs upon paragraphs of writing just to kind of share what their hero backstory is. And so it just felt appropriate to give people space to actually put those writings and actually save them.
Right.
So yeah, it's really as simple as that. That just people the development process of just writing your ideas down.
Right. Okay. Interesting. I like it. Let me see. Is there anything?
I'd be really interested. You mentioned chat and like sending messages. I'd be really interested just to is there any chat function that with the few minutes we have left that we could have both Zeno and Red Ronin maybe chat to each other?
Sure. On there. It's the cast chat where you can see and say like, is the cast chat, and then the private messages, the DMs.
All right.
On that, and also Red Ronin, I want to hear from you your feedback on the universe section in the watch page and also the chat experience as well.
Sorry, my computer just had a stroke. Can you repeat that, please?
So if you go on the watch page, what's your feedback on the universe section?
The universe section. Oh, I love the option to look at all the content that's been put out. I love the option to see who the cast is. And it's definitely something that makes it more personal and not just this is a series.
Just another streaming app.
Yeah. Streaming app, yeah. It makes it quite a lot more personal, and I love when you're able to connect to a story. As someone who has written quite a few of mine, I love connecting to the reader, and this very much makes this an open source kind of world. If you think about it almost like a video game, it's a very open source world.
Oh, that's a good. We're gonna use that in the testimonials.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Everybody has their own piece, and that's how I love when everybody has a piece in a story. As somebody who's as somebody who's a writer, I've never written stories with too many other people because it's hard for all of us to agree on the same thing, but this makes it so we don't have to. Everybody's participating in doing fairly the same thing without even really knowing it. Everybody has a personal level to relate to, and everybody has a personal level that they're a part of.
Guys, just I'm not sure if Andra mentioned this in the beginning, but we record all these sessions. Yes. So we just got that recorded, and we would love your permission to use those sound bites from both you guys, because that is so helpful. And it is so much in the spirit, and just to kind of in the spirit of what we're doing, just to just give you a little bit more info on like that vision. It's not just about the creativity, sharing the creativity, but it's also sharing in the monetization of entertainment as a whole, to be able to create stories, to be able to own your story and in perpetuity as we go forward.
Yes, Dad.
So apologies, that's my roommate.
Oh, I thought you were saying preach.
My roommate just walked you, so my apologies, but please continue.
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, we just want to make sure that people know that this is about creating together, and thereby benefiting together as a whole. And if we kind of shift the way that the legacy companies have established monetization and the distribution of essentially resources, then we're all going to rise together. So that's really the intention here with the collective journey storytelling.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely, absolutely. I it's amazing. As I said before, it's cool to meet others and to be in an environment, in a nice space, in a beautiful community where, like minds can get together for a great cause, no matter, who you are. And that's something that definitely needs to be spreaded around the world, and that's what I'm about. And, I see that that's what you guys are about. So, yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Let us know. Thank you. That's so valuable. And we're so grateful that you are part of the testing, part of the universe, and we're doing this together. This is like music to my ears, and my soul is so happy.
Super blessed to have two guys, the code on our test today.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I can see how much heart and soul has been put into this, and it's very, I admire the work you guys have done.
Thank you. It means a lot for all of us, and for me in particular, as doing this. So yeah, let's make sure that we take this even farther than we got, and we are able to do this together. Let us know how the chat experience is, and also
I just go justiceforhire.app.
Yep.
Okay. So guys, I'm just gonna jump on real quick since we have 5 minutes left.
Yes.
And do my best to friend you guys, or to ally or rival you guys on here, and throw some chats at you.
Sounds good.
And if you could try the same with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I made sure. Yeah, now we're not, so we're back. I should try to do the same, but my user is more of a super user test user, so I'm not. My character is not yet in the app. Tech usually is behind the screens making things happen, and then they're like, oh, and there we are.
Yeah.
You'll see me in the credits.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole purpose of tech, to seamlessly to enable the whole experience and making it seamless.
Yeah.
You don't want to push the tech.
So one thing I'm noticing here is that I'm looking. I see Red Ronin has entered JFH Cast Chat for the first time. I want to tap that.
Okay.
And so, but I can't. So that's what we should definitely add that.
Yes.
Let's go.
Screenshot it.
Screenshotting that.
Yeah.
Should I just
Right back. Delivery downstairs. Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're probably gonna end in a couple of minutes, so we can continue next week. And of course, if you wanna reach out and chat about more details, feel free. I'm on Instagram.
Okay.
Or
This is absolutely amazing. I remember back when I what was it, July, I believe we said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing this, and I remember DMing Jan. I remember telling her my mission and everything. And I love seeing how far this has come. I'm so grateful to be I'm so blessed and grateful to be a part of this and to be a part of this bigger story. I'm definitely having quite a lot of fun.
July was our beta. Was our beta of the beta. That was July. Now it's much different. But if you need to go, let's continue next week.
Okay.
And if you're in the chat, you're gonna find messages from Jen there. And let's do this again next week.
Absolutely. Well, it's a pleasure.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
You guys have a great one.
Have a great one. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.